afternoon, everybody. Hope I've dragged you away from Hobby Maker this afternoon. Let's get on with our tile. Okay, what do I have with me? I have a crafty colour tile today out of the regular mix. You can use whatever colour you like. It really doesn't matter. I've got my pen pencil Tortillon. I've also got a white gel pen. And I've got a couple of colours. I've got, here we go, a couple from my black edition, and I've got my white line around. So, oh, sorry. Whichever you want to go with. I mean, I might not even get to them. Who knows? But, okay. Make a start, shall we? First things first, then. I'm actually going to come with quite a sort of a thin border. Now, of course, you've never got what you need when you need it. So, that's okay. I'm going to use a tile. And I'm going to draw this round in pen. I'm going to keep it quite narrow. I've been working next door all day, so I've got nothing in the office. Everything's everywhere. All right. Okay. Oh, hi, everybody. Glad you could join me. Is it warm where you are? We had it really, really windy this morning. And then it's just gone really hot. All right, kind of a thin border. I'm just going to put my pen away for a minute. Oh, no, Joe, it's crazy, isn't it? Sorry if I've been on your TV too much. But Liam contacted me in the week and just said, is there any chance you could? So it'd be rude not to, especially if we can get some demos in. All right, so I've marked, look, each corner there. Well, see, corner, I've got myself in the centre of each one. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw myself a curve. If you're right-handed, you might want to draw your curves this way. Of course, being left-handed, I'm going to go this way. So I want to aim from there to there. And you see I'm doing it in pencil? Pretend until you're comfortable with it. Okay. Oh, thank you, Kath. Appreciate that. Oh, no, I don't want you to get sick of me. All right. Like that. Again, pretend, you know, imagine you're going from one to the other, you see, as a bit of a curve. And then when you're comfortable with it, draw it in. Oh, let's do another. Okay, see that one to me now looks a little bit wild. So let's take that in a little bit, out a little bit. Okay, so I've got that shape. All right, doesn't look in the middle, but I don't really mind. It's fine, okay? Having said that, I do want to find the middle. So let's take that through, just so we've got it while I'm thinking of it. Same here. It's kind of nice having that wind though, isn't it? It's a really good breeze, nice good gust. Blows all the cobwebs away. All right. So let's put another line inside this one here. So again, imagine. And then put it in. See, I've not gone too wide. Just want myself a little bit of a border around there. Oh, Viv. Perhaps we got that later. We'll get that on the way home. Or when we open the door and let Benji out when we get in. Oh, all right. Okay, next bit then. So, you see where we've got these lines here. Again, if you want to do, I'm going to do a curve this way. If you want to do it this way, that's fine. I'm going to go from centre to top, or top to centre, whichever way you want to go. Imagine. And then over. Okay, see, I've gone over, you see? Turn it round. Same again, look. Point to point. Imagine. And then over. Okay, same again, look. I think once you get the hang of it, you're in there. You see? Okay, so that's that bit done. I'm going to come in with pen now. And I'm comfortable with that line. I'm going to put it in with pen. Just this one for now. That doesn't sort of swoosh around as easy as the pencil, does it? But that's okay. You can stop and start as much as you want because you've got that line to focus on. And there we go. See, stop and start if you need to. And again, stop and start if you need to. Okay, so let's have a look at this line. And again, I'm going to give it an inner line. So I'm going to use that line that we put in there. I think it'd be a good one for you, Joe. Give it a go. Go bigger with it as well. Don't try and do it on a small one. bit bigger with it. So you see, I'm just following that line. I'm doing half of it and I'm going over what was already there. And same again, look, over what was already there. Okay. So now this time we want to do this side, but instead of going over this line, we're going to go underneath it. Okay. So if I start, again, if you want to do it in pencil, I'm going to go from the top to the centre, see, like this. But it's going to go underneath, you see? So let's have a go at that with pen. So it's going to stop there, and then it's going to go underneath, and then it's going to carry on its journey. So I can actually bring that line in to join it. We've got that. So let's do that again. So along we go. See, imagine. Now again, if you would rather do this in pencil first, fine. You see it's going underneath, like that. And then again, imagine, take it under and draw in that next one. And again, round we go, and into the next one. Okay, so we've got that. So what we can do now with this little bit that's left, what I'm going to do first before I get carried away with it, see this one we took over? Let's rub it out. Oh, I know, I love the unders and overs. It really gives it depth, doesn't it? You see? So that one's definitely going over. And now we can come in and put that line in with pen. So that looks like it's going through there. Oh, Joe, take your time. Slow this down. Stop it and pause it. Shut me up. And do it frame by frame. Okay. Kathy, I know. I have to give you a bit of a challenge because I've got to keep you going over the weekend, see? Yeah. And don't forget on Sunday, I want to see what you're all going to be up to. I want you to send some pictures in. So what do I have? I know some of you have asked about colouring, so I've took the pencils back. Some of you asked about new items, or I'll say new things for beginners. What can they start with? I have actually put a nice bundle together for a starter set, but it doesn't include book one. That's interesting. Because again, a couple of you have asked about different things. I think one was how to add colour to your tiles. So I've included a book 6 because that goes through all different colours. And then there was another, I think it's book 6. Yeah. And then there was another one where somebody's asked about how to sort of lay out your tile, how to sort of do that kind of thing. So one of the books covers that and how to sort of take it from a small tile to like a different shape, things like that. So I've actually included that book in the bundle. I'm taking Yin Yang, because you asked me about that. And I'm taking Spanish Feather, I think. So I've tried to sort of cover as many things as I can. Tangle boards. Angela, we're taking tangle boards on the show. They're all made. Yay. I know it's been ages. Okay, it's been ages. I know, but yes, they're going to be there. Okay, let's have a look. Let's look at this bit here then. I'm going to come up the middle with a loop. And then I'm going to loop here. And then I'm going to do a loop here. Okay, let's fill that bit in. And that bit there. Okay. Chris, there have been a few deals on Hobby Maker today. Did you notice one? I did send one in for him. Okay, he had that on at the 1 o'clock show. But of course, we're all here now. We're all busy. We're all tangling. Okay. What else? I'm just trying to think what else. Oh, I am taking books on at a really good price. I think I'm taking from book 5 onwards, something like that. I can't remember. So I've tried to make it worth your while anyway. Okay, there's the loops on that one. So let's have a look at these sort of diamondy shapes. What's going on here then? So I'm going to start with, let's have 1, 2, 3 little curves, and I'm going to fill that one in there. So I'm going to do that on all of them. I think it's going to keep that muscle memory going, so we get them all in at the same time. All right, okay. And then I'm going to start here. I'm going to put two little bumps in. And then along. And then again. I'm going to keep going. You see? And I'm going to continue. It's a little bit like a mermaid's tail. A bit of scales going on here. Okay. Next one. So I'm going to repeat that. More in it will keep you out of trouble just for a little bit. Only for a little bit though. Well, I know what you're like. I've not seen you for ages actually, or Louise. Wow. There we go. We were looking at class dates today actually. So class is September, then we're doing sewing in October for a day. Then we've got, can't remember the November dates. And then Tommy was saying for the December one, it's his birthday on the Friday before class. So, he won't be going out for a drink the night before, will he? There we go. See, just going to keep going. Oh, I know. Kathy, do you know what? September's not that far away. It really isn't. You know, you've got next week and then the week after. It's September. There we go. Just keeping it going. All right. And the next one. And let's put them in there. See how that sort of works ever so quickly, doesn't it? And it gives a really nice little detail. Of course, you could colour everyone in. I'm not going to, but you could if you wanted to. Let's work them in. And along. Okay. So far, so good. All right, let's have a look at this bit then. What we're going to do in this bit. I'm going to start at the top, and it doesn't matter whether you go left to right or right to left to start with, as long as once you've decided you keep to that. So we want them all the same, if you know what I mean, or similar, just rubbing out those pencil lines, we don't need them. Okay, so I'm going to go from left to right. All right, we might as well do all of them to start with, so then you know you've got them all going the same way. I think that makes life easier. Okay, and then I'm going to come this way, and then this way, and this way. So you see, I'm not stopping at the middle. I'm coming over the edge a little bit. I'm just coming in a bit and bringing myself that curve in. You see? And right at the bottom, I'm going to put in some little bits of there. Oh, okay. Next one. So I know that I've gone to this one, so I'm going to do this. Well, we've just had a delivery. And I just say, oh, let's have a look at this. Thank you to, thank you, Yvonne. Look, hang on. Look what she's sent us. Oh. Yeah, we are getting through our orders. Thank you ever so much. We're at the very end of them now. All the Hobby Maker ones have left. It's just the Sewing Street ones, because you know we print to order. We're just printing the last of the panels. So if we've not got them out to you today, they will definitely be out with Yodel on Tuesday, because of course they don't collect on Monday because it's bank holiday. So thank you for your patience, everybody. In the midst of all this, you know, it's summer, so Tommy was off the other week, Sarah has been off yesterday and today, and she's off next week, so any packing that needs doing, it's me and Tommy. Yeah, that's been interesting. We don't let John do it. No offence. No. To be fair though, he has been helping me. He's been holding the fabric while I've been cutting it, so yeah. There you are. Okay, coloured the end in. All right, let's have a little look at that. Oh, thank you, everybody. We do get there, we do. Okay, so we've got our little mermaidy tails, we've got our little shapes. What I'm going to do here, I'm going to add, again, this is purely optional. I'm going to add some little dots there. It looks a little bit like, you know, wood panels sort of screwed together. There you are. Just going to get one in there. Vicky, I don't have a choice. I know, I'm like, what is this witchcraft? Holidays? I know, but apparently I have to. It's rules. Oh, no, do you know what? They work very, very hard. And see, I've not done the top one and that one or that one, so I'm not going to do that in there. And you know, we couldn't, or I couldn't do what I do without them. So they do need a break now and again. And the next one. Right, along we go. See, just adding those little dots has just made it a little bit different, a little bit interesting. Just one in the bottom of that one. There you go. Okay. So we've got our lovely little corners now. I say little corners. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the flat. And I'm going to imagine with the point C, and I'm going to split this so I've got 3 sections. So there's my first look. If I split that one, I've got 3 sections. So from there, I can come in and I can add a curve at the top, like that. And again, I'm going to fill in those little bits there. So if I turn it round, I'm going to do the same again. Look, I've got my line, split it into 3. There's my first. That goes into 2, 3 there, look. Curves at the top. Oh, thank you, Linda. I'm glad you got them. We try and get everything out as quick as we can. We actually did have a parcel back, I know, I say back, Raw Mail sent it back to us. I'm like, why? So it's actually not got to the person. We know we've been in touch with that person, but it actually smells of perfume, the whole thing. And we've left it in reception now for like 3 days and it's still really strong. So we're wondering if it got damaged in transit because something got spilt over it. So they've sent it back to us. But yeah, it's ever so, it's really powerful. Yeah, I think that's all you smell when you come in reception now. It might still be here in September when you come for class. It's that strong, but there you are. Okay, so I've done those. So now I've got these gaps, so I'm going to do it the other way around again. And, oh, hey, Pat, oh, no problem. We are, honestly, orders are a priority. Getting everything out to you is a priority for us. And I know we don't always get it right, but we're only human, and we sort it. If you ever do, just give us a ring, send us an email. There you go, okay. Hey, Angie. I know we've gone overs and unders and curves and all sorts with this one. Just thinking how we're going to shade it because there's options, isn't there? Being that I've used a darker coloured tile. There we go. I did actually visit on Wednesday our paper supplier for our tiles and our sketchbooks and everything. And I went round the factory and they actually still make envelopes by hand. So they die cut them and then they put them together by hand. And there was one lady that had worked there for 50 years and a gentleman who had worked there for 36 years. And they really handle everything, you know, it's really, their values are in line with mine, you know, in terms of family and making everything as best as it can be. I'm so glad I went. And, you know, we know that the quality of their paper and their cardstock is second to none. You know, we're using it on our tiles right now. But, yeah, They even had, you know, they had an ice cream van outside, so that the staff could have an ice cream van. There we go. All right. So we've got that pretty much filled up now. So I want to get a little bit of shading in there. First things first though, I'm going to bring in those colours. What have I got here? Locket Laid Orange and Lumo Yellow. I'm going to use a bit of Locket Laid Orange, and I want to sort of bring out these bits here. Or you could bring out this bit, whatever you want it to do really. Well, I think I'm going to start with this one here. So the darker colour, I'm going to bring it in. So this is my Locket Laid Orange. I'm going to bring it in under there. See, like this? Oh, I know, Chris. It was just... But everybody we passed said hello. Yeah, everybody was like polite, and they were all... Everything. It was... Well, it was like coming here, actually. Only not as fun. Yeah. But no, it was really nice. And there was a video playing in reception, you know, of staff there saying what they thought. And the staff that were in the video were actually in the factory. So you sort of felt like you knew them. Okay, I'm bringing my lighter Lumo Yellow in now. Okay, just going to work those together. See, just work. Oh, look how luminous that looks on that. It's amazing. But the guy that showed us around, he did come to HQ the other week, and he was really impressed with what we did. He was quite amazed at how we some drawings. You see, I've left a little gap there. That's for my white pencil. I think I'll be using my white pencil at my regular tin today because I've only got half these colours here. I've been using them outside. Well, I say outside, in the other area. I know, an ice cream outside. They did offer us one. I declined. Sadly not gluten-free. Okay, you see how that's brought that to life now? You know, just having those two colours. I mean, I could bring in the darker oranges and things, you know, and have a little bit more depth there, but, you know, time doesn't sort of allow in when you're doing a Facebook tile. Look at that. Although I think maybe let's just work in that darker colour, you know, just to be sure. It just needs a little bit. Look at those. All right, let's bring the white in and finish it off. Just going back and forth a bit. And along. I know, Janet. I actually have the gluten-free and dairy-free ice creams from Tesco. They're kind of nice. Well, it's the only things I can have. Well, they're nice. That's fine. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, Sarah, when you get back, wait till you've got to sort out next door. Oops. Okay. So let's bring in a bit of regular pencil now. I'm going to start here on the inside line there. Okay. Don't be shy about it. Get some in there. And there. And along there. Okay. And I'm also going to bring some in the other side because I want to do that whole shape. I know it seems crazy because you think, oh, I've put some pencil there anyway, but it's the process. It's the actual plan of putting some pencil in there. Yeah. And in there. Like so. Let's tortillon that out, see how that looks. Okay, let's do this one first. I'm going to soften it just a little bit. I don't want it to completely cover the whole thing. And into there. Along there. You see, so I'm not using the whole thing, just softening a little bit off. Like so. And then being that I've got my white pencil here, not my chalk, my regular white pencil, I can come along and put a little round the edge there. I can't blend this, of course, but I don't always blend the chalk, so it doesn't matter. See, there we go. Okay, so then I can sort of come back in and just sort of finish that off. if I need to. And then of course in here I'm going to go around each one. Around each one. So I'm not going into the middle because I want it to sort of have a little bit of highlight in there. Okay. So next bit is our little loops here. I'm going to come in top and bottom, I think, of those, like so. And I'm going to do top and bottom of those as well. Or you can colour them in. You can bring some more colour pencils in and add some in there, like so. Okay. Oh, turning it too soon. Along there. On there. And to this one. Oh, hi, Sue. There we go. And along into that one. And up there. Feels like a class weekend coming up, doesn't it? And sometimes we're all the hype and all the hustle and bustle going on. It's not. It's a good job we didn't have any in August, actually. I think we'd have fit it in. Okay. See? So, along we go. All right, let's bring our tortillon in and have a look at that so far. So, let's work up. And again, try if you can and leave a little bit of a gap in the middle. Just soften it out, like so. Same here. Okay. On we go. Dobby in church? I think the walls would fall down. No, I think he'd be coming to Hobby Maker with me. I think he's sort of suggested that. It's either stop here all over the weekend and get some bits and pieces ready for the show, or it was come with me. I think he opted to come with me. So maybe he'll be tidying up Sarah this weekend. Getting I might have to even give him the cupboards to clean out, you know, all that kind of thing. Just keep him out of mischief. Thing is, they know him at the Premier Inn, so you know he'll end up over there causing mischief. Okay, there we go. The last one. See how that colour's sort of really standing out. Oh, a cup of tea as well. Thank you. Thank you, John.
Could have a brownie with it.
Could have a brownie with it. I can't though. I'd get all like, you know, sticky bits all over my tile. I don't want to do that. Look at that. Okay. So I'm going to come in now with, I'm saying with, do I have one? Never got what I want when I want it. It's always the case, isn't it? I'm going to have to use my white pencil, I think. I did have a white chalk pencil. I nicked Leslie's out of a drawer. Just give me 1 second. Let me see if I have got it. This whole point, you know, you have everything, you keep it all together, and then you can't find it. Have I got it in there? No, I've got everything but. Not to worry. I'm going to use my regular white then. And just gently, because this won't blend, add a touch of white in this area. It's great, isn't it? If you haven't got a tool, there's always another one that'll do the job. There you are. So I'm hardly touching, I'm just sort of almost touching the top of the surface there. Working along like that. And along. You see how that just gives that a little bit of a lift there. And into this next one. And this one. Going to add a touch in the middle of those two. There you go. All right, now you've got a decision to make. What are you going to do in these? I think what I'm going to do. Clarice, yes, these ones are wax-based. These are my regular. I do a white chalk pencil. Can't show you that in a minute because I don't have it. These ones, they are slightly more... they've not got as much wax, and they've got a little bit of a chalk feel to them, purely because they go on darks. There you go, look. They work on dark paper. So, I mean, look at that. That's even like a grey. You can still see it, look. But then, of course, the watercolour go on. So, okay. What I'm going to do, I'm not going to do anything with it other than add some pencil on the inside layer. So I'm not going to do each one separately. I'm going to treat it as a whole shape, like so. So we've got quite a lot of graphite on this one. We're not done yet. Okay. And then again, I'm going to soften it out. But if you can help it, don't complete fill in the middle. See? Sometimes it's nice, isn't it, to tortillon as you're going, because you can then build it and see which way it's sort of heading. It's nice to save it till the end, but sometimes you think, well, actually, so let's have a look at this now. So we've got some elements in there. This is completely overpowering it, but that's what we wanted. If you've decided to colour this piece in, then that would stand out more. You see how it sort of works? So, okay, let's have a look. Next little bit, yeah. You've won! Thank you. Thank you for our chocolate brownies. I say when I say ours, there's me, John and Tommy in. So we'll be having them. Okay. So here we go. Pen, my regular pen. What I want to do now is I'm going to just come down. You see where this goes over the top of this one? I want to add some pen back in because it gets lost in the graphite. Like that. Okay. And then I'm going to go on this side, but on the inside, and add some. Okay. All the way down. So let's do that again. So on this one, all the way down. You see? On that side. And then this one. All the way down, okay? This one, so outside here. See, it goes all the way, and that goes on the inside, like that. One more. Outside. All the way down, and then inside, like that. Okay, so then I'm going to take this shape, and I'm going to do the same thing on the inside only. So this is going to go all the way around, inside only. Okay. Just brings that back to life a little bit. Like that. Okay. So I'm going to bring my pencil back in. What I want to do now, where I've just put that black line, I want to add some pencil across there. See, quite dark. So let's do that on this one as well. So I'm going over everything now that I've done. I've done all my shading on each separate section, but now I'm giving it shadows where it's needed. Okay, let's soften that out a little bit. Don't want it to move too far. You see how that now is giving that some depth there. It looks like a little bit more like it's sort of standing out there. Same on this one. And then this one. Yeah. And then looking at this shape. Okay. And then let's go. Let's have a look. I'm going to go outside it. Like that. Outside of it. Over there. So I'm going over my coloured pencil. Well, that's gonna work because that's the shadow. Okay. And then Oh, Maureen, how did the cling film go for backgrounds? Did you give it a go? I know we were looking at inking and spritzing with water and using salt, but you can actually, if you scrunch a bit of cling film over and put it on top, it gives it a good job as well. Look at that. Okay, so just a little bit more white. I'm going to bring that pencil in because, of course, we've got this little bit of a centre bit. So I'm going to add a touch down there, ever so lightly. Almost like you do with the chalk pencil. Along we go. See, very lightly, just sort of up and down. Same sort of thing in here in this middle bit. Hardly any, but yeah, it's just going to give it enough. Okay. You see there, I've got that little... let's just get rid of that bit of grey. I don't want that. Okay. I think actually, I'm just going to bring in, I think I've got it. Let's have a look. A bit of Spanish red. Just a bit of Spanish red. And you see underneath there, I'm going to add a touch. Touch that. I'm not going to do anything there because I've got that shadow with the graphite there. But let's do that and bring in orange again. You see just how to work it in a bit. Just gives it that little bit of darkness underneath there. Changes it up a little bit. There you go. And to there. Okay. So let's have a look at that. Look at that. Whatever it is you're doing. Of course, if you're around on Sunday, you fancy giving it a bit of a watch, I'm there. Send some pictures in, that would be great. And other than that, I will see you when I see you next Tuesday as normal. So have a good weekend, everyone, and take care. And I'll see you soon. Have fun with this. Bye.